Hello, language enthusiasts. Welcome back to our channel. Today we're focusing on the often confusing words above and over. Stick around and you'll never mix them up again. Both above and over can be used to mean higher than, when conveying a sense of elevation or being higher than something else. For example, the eagle soared above or over the mountains. Whether we say, the eagle soared above the mountains or the eagle soared over the mountains, both are correct. In this case, both prepositions convey the idea that the eagle is flying at a higher elevation than the mountains. Another example, the moon hung low above or over the horizon. Whether we say the moon hung low above the horizon or the moon hung low over the horizon, both are correct. Whether you use above or over in this context, both suggest that the moon is positioned at a higher point in relation to the horizon. But in some cases, we prefer using above, not over. Let's discuss these cases. We use above when one thing is not directly over another. For instance, the plane flew above the clouds, not over the clouds. Hang the picture above the sofa, not over the sofa. The kite soared high above the tree, not over the tree. Above is more appropriate when discussing levels of heights. For example, the helicopter flew at 1,000 feet above the ground. The hot air balloon drifted 200 meters above the city. The satellite orbits 500 kilometers above the Earth's surface. In these examples, above is used to convey a position at a higher level. Above is more appropriate when discussing degrees of temperature. For example, the temperature is expected to rise above 90 degrees Fahrenheit tomorrow. During the summer, the daily temperatures often soar above 30 degrees Celsius. The oven should be preheated to a temperature above 200 degrees for optimal baking. In these examples, above is used to describe a higher temperature. Above can be used to convey a sense of superiority or exceeding a certain standard. Here are examples. His performance in the competition was above the rest. The quality of the product is above what is found in the market. His intelligence is above average. The athlete's speed is well above the national record. In these examples, above is used to indicate a position superior to others or exceeding a particular standard or expectation. Above is used to direct the reader's attention to information that has been mentioned earlier on the same page or on a previous page in the book or paper. For example, the answer to the question can be found above in the preceding paragraph. Please refer to the diagram above for a visual representation of the concept. Above is used to refer to rules and regulations that have been previously mentioned or listed. For example, the above rules and regulations, as outlined in the introduction, must be followed by all students. Above can be used for prices and delivery charges. For example, product prices and delivery charges are detailed in the catalog. For specific information, please see above. Here, above is indicating that the relevant information about prices and delivery charges can be found earlier in the document, possibly in a preceding section. Another use of above is to describe a relative position on a map. For example, the airport is marked just above the capital city on the map. In this case, above is used to describe a relative position on a map, indicating that the airport is situated in a location superior or north of the capital city. Now let's shift our focus to over. We prefer over when one thing covers or touches another. Over is used to convey the idea of something covering or being positioned above something else. For example, there were dark clouds over the city. Another example, a blanket was placed over the sleeping child to keep him warm. Another use of over is that over is used to describe one thing that crosses above another. For example, the bridge extends over the river, connecting the two sides of the town. Another example, a rainbow arched over the waterfall, creating a beautiful and wonderful scene. Over is commonly used to mean more than when discussing age, speeds, and quantities, especially when indicating a level or amount that is greater than a specific point. To talk about ages like You have to be over 21 to apply for this job. In this context, over is used to convey a minimum age requirement. To talk about speeds such as, the car was traveling at over 60 miles per hour, when discussing speeds, over is used to indicate exceeding a certain speed limit. Over is commonly used to mean more than when discussing quantities. For example, there are over 1 million species of insects in the world. There you have it, folks. The fine line between above and over is now crystal clear. Remember, above for heights and reference, over for covering and crossing. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell. Until next time, keep soaring above your language goals. Thank you.